Good evening. Carol and Clyde are off tonight. People who support changes in Ohio's collective bargaining law will have their say at the State House tomorrow.
Yeah, those opposed to Senate Bill 5 spoke out today in a last-ditch effort to derail the legislation. 9 News reporter Tom McKee is live in Columbus with who showed up for this massive rally. Tom?
Well, Brendan, after 7.5 hours of speeches and music, the rally is just now winding down behind me. Organizers said about 20,000 people at the peak showed up, but others I spoke with put the number closer to 5,000. Well, nonetheless, there was plenty of emotion from teachers and firefighters and auto workers and other professions. This all began, of course, as a massive rally, a massive effort in Wisconsin, has trickled down to Indiana and definitely to Ohio.
This is a bad bill, and we have to stop it.
We just want it wiped out.
The thousands of workers who flocked to the Ohio State House Tuesday left little doubt where they stood on the bill. Right now, collective bargaining would be allowed on wages and hours and what's called terms and conditions, but not benefits. That doesn't sit well with these people who work for the Princeton City Schools.
We're middle class, and they need to look at our wages. Most of our employees are school year only employees. A lot of our employees don't even work 8 hours a day, and some of our employees don't even earn benefits.
A group of Middletown firefighters made the trip to Columbus to say there's a lot more to what's at stake beyond collective bargaining.
There's a lot of issues with unfunded mandates the states put on these cities that puts them in those financial situations they're in. And there's also a lot of wasteful spending that the cities do, but they want to put it on the firefighters and police officers and teachers that were the problem.
Well, a large group of protesters rallied outside, and a smaller group did the same inside. A Senate committee was considering changes to the bill, changes drawing a mixed review. But the full Republican-controlled Senate could vote on the measure by the end of the week, with leaders saying the state can't spend what it doesn't have.
That's all we're trying to do at the state level, is give state government and local governments the flexibility to manage the resources that they have.
It's a radical step. It's a radical departure from what we do right now. It's an unacceptable change to make such a large change in the space of 2.5 weeks.
Now, of course, the Senate committee, Tanya, hearing this bill convenes at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and that's the same time the supporters of Senate Bill 5 will gather on this space right behind me in Columbus.
Another busy day at the State House tomorrow. Thanks, Tom.